There we go. So yeah, last time on Malevolence, you guys did indeed make a hearty deer stew. I believe Phoebe woke up from a drunken night of drunkenness and was very embarrassed. But everyone just chalked that up to Phoebe being Phoebe, so there's probably nothing to worry about there. You guys decided to finally venture to the second floor again, only to be accosted by real goddamn aliens.
Ruckus
Who you were able to
was
beat
right.
without too much trouble. Ruckus was right, which should have been the title of the last episode and probably this episode, but that's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna pick up right after that. You're surrounded by the corpses of the dead aliens around you. They all had these very nice void glass kukris, which each of you have now, and I think maybe Ruckus or Dirge has the rest. I don't remember.
Dirge has everything that wasn't taken.
Yep.
Dirge
And Phoebe
fucked all of
refused to
them.
take any.
Yeah.
So I think Dirge has at least 2.
The main thing of focus that you guys did find is that on the leader of them, they were carrying an extra lens for the void spyglass.
Mm-hmm.
It matches the one you guys found in the pond earlier, or in the starless scope, I mean.
Yeah. So Dirge is sleep deprived and handling sharp objects. This is great.
Phoebe kind of.
Dirge had a bad night.
Everyone had a bad night.
That's true. Oh yeah, Dirge was having terrible, awful nightmares watching themselves get dissected and their brain taken out, and Phoebus just had someone kind of chant at him all night, so bad times all around.
I think Oleander had a weird dream too. Ruckus was fine.
Ruckus is fine.
Thank God. Whatever would we do?
Thank God Ruckus didn't have a nightmare.
Right.
It's like, oh, that's the best I've slept in weeks. How did you all sleep?
Everyone else dying. Ruckus like, huh?
God, yeah.
I'm okay.
Phoebe's still kind of nursing his hangover. He's just kind of pinching the bridge of his nose and heavy sighs a little bit. Right. Should we check the dining room now? Since I'm assuming they'd had no trouble walking down the hallways.
Oh yeah. There's no aliens in there now. Ruckus cleaning his gun. Ruckus sat down on the stairs to clean his gun and was like, the aliens
Yes,
are
and
gone.
now there are he looks at the corpses. He's not going to say aliens. The our assailants, their bodies are everywhere.
The bodies of what?
Assailants.
Creatures.
These
Uh-huh.
things.
Yeah. Dirge is getting up close to his body. I think we should. You know, they seemed like they were smart things. They couldn't understand us, but they were smart. We should bury them.
We? Is that a figurative we or an actual we?
Wrong, you don't want to bury a bunch of aliens?
Yeah.
If we have enough shovels, perhaps in all of us, but I don't mind.
We have a
doing
shovel.
This part of
I mind.
Do we?
I mind a lot.
Whoever took the groundskeeper's shovel. Someone has a shovel.
We did not take it. We left that in that room.
We
He
know
kind
where-
of nudges Garrick a little bit. The room we found you in, dear.
We know where to find a shovel.
Garrick, to make this easy, Garrick just goes and gets the shovel.
I can help.
You could help dig?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that would be
Phoebe-
appreciated.
Phoebe kind of gives her a look like, can you actually? I don't want you to hurt yourself. Ugh.
It would take her forever to dig a little tiny hole, but she'll help.
Oh, I thought
baby.
Dirge 100% thought she had some magic that could help.
Yeah, Phoebe is going to pointedly not be helpful, and he's going to sit his butt on the stairs.
Ruckus is like, I guess I'll bury an alien.
Yep, you guys amass all of the aliens outside. Do you want to bury them anywhere specific, or right outside, or do you have an idea?
It'd be faster to burn them, probably. Ruckus like, we could do a funeral pyre. That would be fun.
I think that's not a bad idea. We don't want any spirits, thinking they can take hold of them, and we'd have to deal with them again later. And he kind of scratches the back of his head, and I don't want to deal with that.
Okay. Maybe by the centipede tree?
Yes, that I
Fucking
assume it's that tree. He points out into the courtyard and the one fallen tree. We can just put them all there. It's fine.
Yeah, I can burn a centipede nest while we're at it.
Yeah.
Phoebe kind of calls out from the house, "You better not be burning things!"
It's too late.
There's no fanfare or anything for that. Oh yeah, there's one down here. Yoink. Did I miss any more? No. Okay. There doesn't need to be any special fanfare for this, so we'll just say you guys just make a big pile and burn all the bodies.
Oh, they're just gonna say a prayer. Let's roll for prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for Dirge.
Did I
You
fix
you,
it?
you are
Alright,
confident in your prayertude.
Roll
Nice.
for Durgo. Dirge's name. Durgo.
Everyone gets a name.
Our new bird, Durgo.
We got Durgo, Phoebo, Rucko, Oleander,
Olo, you mean?
Garrico.
Gurko. Gurko.
Olo and Dirk.
Dirk.
Not even Gurk. Dirk. Where did the D come from?
That's how it works. That's how alternate universes work.
You just gotta scramble the letters around. That's what you do.
Alright, well, Dirge will stare at the fire and then, I guess, wander back in.
Yep, some time goes by and, you all do that. It takes maybe, there's a lot of you, so like half an hour just to kind of do all that. And you come back inside and discuss what you're going to do next.
Phoebe's just been filing his nails while waiting.
Phoebe's
Oh, you're done?
asleep on the stairs.
Yeah?
Oh no, he would not sleep in this house. He does not hate himself that much. Y'all done?
Yeah?
All right, right. He gets up, stretches a little bit. Well, I guess we're checking where they came from then.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess like that.
All right. Well, in that case, he kind of walks up to Garrick and links their arms.
Oh, we're going up this way.
Garrick just looks at him and pulls him along. This is probably for the best. And yeah, you
Yes,
guys
I'm glad you agree.
scootily boop up to the second floor.
Oh yeah, brain clock.
Brain clock. Hello, brain clock.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Should we? Do you mind if I check that again?
You want to look at brain clock?
I don't
Gotta look at
actively
brain clock.
yearn for it, but I will look at it.
Do you desire the brain clock?
yeah, he's gonna kind of tow Garrick behind him and then go and look at the clock.
I mean, it's fine if you want to look at brain clock.
I don't want to look at. I need to check it. Just assuaging some curiosity.
I mean, it's not your brain. Just leans on one of the little banister things.
Right. Anyway.
Okay. You come up to the brain clock again. It's still there. The brain is still there. The green liquid on the inside bubbles occasionally.
Okay, now the thing about brains is that they twitch a bit if they are alive. Would I be able to check and see if this thing is still functioning?
Give me a medicine check.
Ooh, something I am terrible at.
15. Yeah, you see it quiver and move every once in a while. You're pretty sure this brain is still active.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
That sounds different than what Dirge got from checking it earlier, but alright.
Oh, that's not good. Because if this is a live brain, I'm assuming due to the spasms and twitching, I'm if the brain is undamaged, rather, that means that they're still conscious.
Maybe.
Who is this?
Phoebe, give me a perception check since you're the one who's
Oh
What
god.
am I thinking about?
Perception.
25. As you sort of look this thing over, you catch a detail that you guys didn't quite catch before. And sort of under the brain, there's sort of these inset little spaces where it looks like something should go, but something is missing. There's 3 of them. Each of them have a symbol, though. One has a symbol that's an eye, one for a mouth, and one for ears.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no. He kind of just runs his hands down his face. He's just like, oh god. There's someone in there.
Mm.
I mean, like, that's still a person. Look here, see?
Whoa.
See here, there are these little notches here. I believe something's supposed to fit into these spaces. See, these are the 3 major senses, save for touch. And taste, for that matter, but...
Dirge touches her fingers together. Touch,
That-
touch.
Yes, dear, yes. Touch isn't one of the senses, one of the most important ones, but if
Dirge.
this clock is equipped with the capacity to handle the senses, then whoever's in here... Oh, I don't even want to think about what they're going through.
Can't feel.
They can't feel, they can't see, they can't hear, they're just in a black void. Perhaps a dreamlike state? But with how terrible our dreams have been recently, I don't envy them one bit. Ugh. We'll keep an eye out for the pieces. I'm assuming that they must have been taken somewhere.
Probably in the basement.
We have a room to check.
We've got several rooms to check. Speaking of rooms, let's avoid that wing gestures over. Let's just
What,
not
this-
go there.
The screaming room?
I don't want to go in there.
We won't go in the screaming room, that's fine.
No, we're not going in there.
I didn't say we were.
Good.
Are we calling it the screaming room?
Sure.
We
I
can.
mean, she screams.
She screams. She throws things.
Birds.
God, yeah. Phoebe just kind of retreats back and kind of hovers near Garrick again, like. Ugh.
Well, unless someone here is a telepath, there's nothing we can do for brain clock, so.
That's actually. Earlier, you two were communicating despite the distance. Would you be able to communicate with whoever's in here?
No, I don't think so. I gotta speak for that, and Oleander has to speak for that.
Oh, right. Okay. And since they don't have ears, or the mechanical equivalent.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
ISF
sending
Zarwin,
a
you
message. It's like-
sick
it's like-
creature.
It's like you put a hole in space, and then you speak through it, I guess. And then a person on the other side hears it.
That's fascinating.
Sounds
You'll
right.
have to tell me more later. Let's go check the dining room.
Where the aliens were.
I'm guessing that they didn't find any opposition walking down the hallway since they managed to reach us so quickly, but
Maybe. Unless ghosts don't want to fight aliens, but they want to kick our asses exclusively.
I don't understand why. I am wonderful.
You are.
Thank you, dear. You're wonderful too.
Those aliens were not undead birds.
No,
They were not.
we're not.
You are very
Yes.
stuck on that.
Well, that means we still got undead birds up here.
Well, they'd have
Ugh.
wings.
I
Maybe.
think there's an attic.
Ruckus bastard.
It's entirely possible.
From
Though,
what you guys can see of the house, you're on the second floor. Based on, how when you look at it from the outside, you can tell there's definitely more above you.
Oh. Well then.
We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled.
Look for hidden ceiling doors.
And you are quite the expert on checking ceilings, aren't you?
My moment has come.
Dirge.
God, Phoebe links arms with Garrick again. Lead the way.
He's sort of focused on the brain a little bit, but he kind of snaps out of it. Right. He,
Are you okay?
yes, it's just, I don't care for that at all.
It is rather disturbing, isn't it?
He doesn't respond. He leads you all to the dining room.
Clock's weird.
A single long table sprawls through the middle of this dining room, surrounded by a combination of chairs, broken and otherwise. A pair of fallen chandeliers lie atop a table at either end. To the south, a shattered cabinet for displaying fine place settings just barely stands, while a sideboard for food preparation nearby teeters on rotten-looking legs. A large fireplace to the north is cold and dark. Though it has become the centerpiece of a disturbingly majestic display of rotten curtains and table linens, strips of carpet, fragments of wood, and, in a few places, strains of bones of what appear to be bat-like humanoids, all arranged to depict... Oh my goodness, excuse me. All arranged to depict an immense bat with its wings spread from one end of the room to the other. Its head looks like little more than 3 hand mirrors placed to give the impression of an alien, 3-lobed eye.
Ugh.
Dirge zeroes in on bones.
You zero in on bones. These, after examining the bat people bodies from before, you can tell these are the same bones.
Right.
Alien bones.
The bones,
What?
like, were there a lot more here, or did they bring their own bones?
Oh, that's
this-
disgusting.
Is this like the end of a bat creature summoning point and they just keep coming and dying in this room?
I
That's
don't think that's
horrifying.
quite it. I think that might be some sort of idol of worship.
But where'd they get the
Yeah,
bones?
where'd they get the bones from?
I don't know, other members of their congregation? I'm not an expert.
Well, they either had to bring the bones here, or there were a whole bunch of them here at some point.
Maybe the ghost got them.
He points at Oleander like, that's a very, very good point.
Does this look like artistically done? Like thinking back to the things in the ballroom, the constructs?
A little bit. It looks like they kind of did the best with what they had. It's very haphazard and not very good looking, but it's kind of like they made do with what they had in this room.
So it's not like the same crafts person would have done both, basically. That's kind of...
Yeah, this doesn't look like the person who's been doing the paintings and other various art things in the house. This is a whole different thing. Dirge, give me a religion check.
Okay.
Where'd they go?
Religion. More religion.
Yeah, as you look upon the this on the wall, you do recognize the deity that they are worshiping. I'm going to butcher this name a little bit, but I will do my best.
Put it in chat.
This is Nyarlathotep.
Oh, Nyarlathotep.
Ah.
Yeah!
Yarly!
My
Hey!
boy! My son! My child! I love,
Oh.
I love him.
They are known as the Crawling Chaos or the Haunter of the
Mhm.
Dark.
My boy!
They're one of the few gods in this world that has walked in mortal form. They're a little bit more personal with their dealings. They play a more direct hand in a lot of the sort of influence they have on vulnerable people instead of just sort of sitting up on high and doing something maybe every once in a while. They're bad news though. They're pretty evil.
Oh yeah,
Love him.
absolutely.
Love him. He's my son. He's my shitty boy made of piss and vinegar. He's so mad. He's so mad. I love him. I love him.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him because Nyarlathotep is a figure in Lovecraftian lore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a Mythos boy. He's so good. I love him. He's the messenger of
Mhm.
Azathoth, the sleeping god, and he hates it. He hates it. I love him. He's my son.
Oh boy.
I pat
Well.
him.
Have you played Sucker for Love?
Yeah,
No,
he's a-
I've seen it though.
Auntie
he's-
Nyan Nyan
he's
is
a
great.
cat. Yeah, cat. Oh, my boy, my son, my child.
God.
I pat
Well,
him.
Dirge,
Ah!
Dirge appreciates whatever's happening, even if she doesn't agree with their viewpoint.
Alright.
Love the energy, but the execution is just all wrong. God. Phoebe's gonna. He's still sticking close to Garrick, but he's gonna cast a cursory glance around the room.
Yeah, Ruckus is looking for secrets. Ruckus is like, oh, well, bones, I guess. And is like, that look is secrets.
Yeah, give me some.
wants
If you want to look
secrets.
around, give me some perception checks.
All right.
Time for Ruckus's brain. A very hit or miss brain.
It's like a roulette wheel.
Listen, it's he either has a profound active thought or he's thinking about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Phoebe, you can't see too much latched onto Garrick like that. Oleander and Ruckus look around. It looks like anything that might have been of use in this room is gone now. There's broken chandelier bits. There's the occasional bit of cutlery, spoons, and knives, and just kind of leftover stuff like that. But you don't find anything else of note.
Seems they've
Alright.
ruined the place.
I guess they were just in here worshipping dark gods, I guess. You know,
Ugh.
alien stuff, I guess.
Assailant.
That sounds like something aliens do.
Ugh.
If there's any, are these bookshelves? What's here?
What's
Those are
that?
china cabinets, I'm assuming.
Those are, yeah, big fancy cabinets that would normally be full of stuff, but not so much now.
Okay.
You can tell this place is old-fashioned, though, by the, He gestures to the furniture. Just by how simple everything is.
Ruckus looks around, but has absolutely no sense of interior design. He's like, no, it looks like a house.
And these chandeliers, they do not match the table one bit. Why would you commission this?
They're busted now.
Oh,
Not really
absolutely. They are
chandeliers anymore.
trash.
It's just glass.
Hmm.
Well,
I guess we should check a
That's
different
that.
room then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find too much else here aside from weird art.
Keep searching for birds.
Rucko looks into the store.
Yep, Rucko, you're able to look up there. Let me just reveal some stuff real quick.
Rucko boy. Oh, what the? What?
And then, well, after exploring this room for more than 5 seconds, you'd be able to see all of that.
Oleander
Oh,
is going to
stairs.
climb between her two dads. And hide.
You do that.
And in the pocket.
You hide in the pocket.
I'm gonna roll stealth for pocket.
Roll for pocket.
Dirge, listen.
Yes. Ruckus doing house math above the ballroom.
This area would be above the ballroom. That would be, he kind of points, above the paintings.
That's
Dirge, listen at door.
Durgo.
Okay, you listen at the door. You don't hear anything.
That's an that's no indication of anything in this house.
No birds.
Hmm. Do we want to check that room? Or the one that he kind of nudges
The
the door
birds.
frame with his foot. Do we want to check this one?
Ruckus is doing house math.
What kind of room would
While
you put
everyone
over
tries to
a
figure
ballroom?
out.
Perhaps a study or a bedroom or any manner of rooms could be up here, really.
Oh.
Well, considering the layout of this house, there's not really any telling.
Listen, there's no rules anymore. This house is a nightmare to navigate and a nightmare to be in.
If I had to guess, Ruckus, who's been doing house math, like he's just like been absentmindedly doing house math. The birds are either over there, he points to the big room, or up.
Uncertain. He kind of like squeezes Garrick's arm. I really don't want to open any more doors, but we have to.
Oh, we're gonna have to. Ruckus.
All right, you go to open that door. It doesn't open. It's locked.
They don't want
What
us
if-
in here.
What about the door Phoebe's standing in front of? Would he be able to try and open it?
You can try.
I try.
It's locked.
Oh.
Put your
Oleander?
pocket near the doorknob.
Somebody doesn't want us in the room.
Ruckus morphs through the wall, I guess.
Isn't there a wall right there?
That
I
is a
figured
wall
it
right
was
here.
open on both
Oh.
sides.
Oh no, this is. I mean, you could just come out and like
That's
this
fine.
way. It's fine.
He wandered around there. That's fine.
Are
Just
you?
went
He's
around.
gonna. While they do that, he's gonna try this door also, because he's like, it's probably the same room. I don't know.
She's 100% like, put your pocket at the doorknob.
Okay. You try this door, Ruckus, and it's also locked, but as you jiggle the handle, something odd happens. Blood starts to pool at the bottom of your feet.
Ugh.
Alright. Okay.
As well, so hold on before you move.
Oh, are we continuing? Is this gonna
There's a
be
little bit
thing?
more, yeah. So before you
Okay.
move, you try to open the door. The blood appears beneath you, and you feel this wave of anger and hatred. Like you just really want someone dead. You're not sure. It's not Phoebe, even if that might be. It's for par for the course, maybe.
Like Ruckus probably was.
Oh no.
It's a very powerful feeling,
You know,
and
but
yeah,
that
Wow.
much.
the blood sort of starts to move, like it's dripping towards this door.
Why do I hear squelching?
I don't know. Let me check with Ruckus. I use message. Hey Ruckus, how's it going over there?
Ruckus, who just following this blood trail, is like really fucking weird.
Ah, Ruckus says it's weird over there.
Oh no, no, no. Kinda peeks his head out around the corner. Oh my god. What did you do?
Ruckus was like going to come listen, like investigate this door. He was like, why would I have done this?
Well, there's blood, and there's you.
And where do you think I got it from?
I don't know where you got it from. Where would you get blood, Ruckus?
While they're doing that, Oleander's gonna lean out of the pocket and try to pick the lock.
Okay, give me a thievery check. You feel like you've just got it, but it's going to take you a few minutes. It's not something that'll be resolved instantly. You'll have to keep at it for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's fine, because these two are gonna bicker.
Oh yeah. This just covers the jingle of the clock.
Gonna yell down the hallway like.
Oleander's dad
Like
and
what?
uncle are
Did
having
you-
another
got some
fight.
at the last town we stopped at.
What, did you just cut yourself and streak down the hallway like a juvenile infant? Like, really?
How much blood do you think would come out of my body if I cut myself? I have a foot.
Oh, you don't want to know that answer. You do not want to know that answer.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw my hatchet at you. Okay. I'm gonna throw
Dirge
you
ducks.
on the Ruckus is
Just
like,
you try
he's
it, you'll
like-
regret it!
Ruckus is just like kind of leaning over with his hands on his knees, like, oh my god, I could toss you out the tie. I could throw you out a window. You weigh 5 pounds. I bet I could toss you.
Yes, and you'd regret that action immediately. You'd feel terrible.
Hi.
Oh, you wanna bet?
I would like to bet, actually. Except I have no money on me because I spent it all.
Ruckus exhausted. Just like, I have no money. I spent it all. Ruckus like, yeah, well, you know.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
It means I don't have any money on me.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my god. Ruckus takes like 2 steps forwards with his hands up, just like, and like stops. He's like, I'm gonna throw him out the window. I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna fucking strangle him.
Phoebe just has like his PTA mom stands hands on his hips. Just like, really, you're gonna act like this? You're gonna act like this in front of the child?
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Oleander, you can give me another thievery check.
Lock jiggles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're able to, as soon as, think of the poor child, ka-chink, the door. The reveal tool is being weird today. There we go.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. It's not gonna be ghosts or voices. It's gonna be fucking Phoebus.
Oh, you wish!
He looks at Dirge. Like, help.
Oleander
me.
and Garrick see a staircase going up.
These two are just like, we're gonna go on an adventure. All these.
While mom and dad are fighting. And Dirge disassociates next to the blood.
They're just thinking of poking this doorknob.
He wants to.
Staircase.
What?
They're just gonna,
Oh.
gonna try the doorknob. Does it open?
Yeah, it opens. And it reveals this little hallway and a big curtain sort of blocking your view from anything else. But it does look like a bit of the blood sort of drips past that curtain.
There's curtains.
There's what? Ruckus turns around. Oh shit! Blood door.
Oh,
Yes.
Uh,
Blood goes to
we
curtains.
should probably deal with that first. He kind of pats Oleander's head. We'll investigate these stairs in a moment. I think the others have discovered something.
You found stairs that go up?
Yes, we'll check those in a minute. I think this is more prevalent.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Probably,
Okay.
I found
there's
stairs.
probably birds up there. Ruckus
All right.
poked.
Birds can wait.
Chest. What is this? Chest. Thing.
Is that a stool?
Is that up?
There's indeed a chest thing there. Let me just double
Perfect.
check some notes real quick.
Check.
Did the curtains get Ruckus?
They start strangling him.
Oh shit! I haven't looked for mimics recently.
So yeah, do you check the chest first, or do you throw open the curtain first?
He checks the chest first.
You
Because
open
it's
the
in his
chest.
line of sight. It's the thing he
It's-
sees.
That's true. You open it up, and it doesn't look like there's anything in there. It's a chest, though, so free chest, but it's empty.
What the fuck?
Ruckus, look out for mimics.
Mimics.
Yeah?
Wait.
What?
Before you do, should I cast that defensive spell on you? Or rather, all of us.
Do what you want, Ruckus? Like, just do what you want. Do whatever you want.
Just kind of throws his hands up like, fine, I will, actually.
Ruckus, like 5 minutes from just laying on the floor. Ruckus, like, I'm furious and losing my shit. Please, do whatever you want.
Well, we've got a +1 to AC in saving throws.
Hooray.
Fantastic. Oh, hold on.
I put Dirge at normal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear God.
Oh, Han.
Alright, Ruckus takes a second to listen for curtain sounds.
Yeah, you listen for curtain sounds. You hear some like ragged breathing, like after you exercised a lot or exerted a lot of physical energy. There's like some ragged breathing behind the curtain.
Ruckus, like, well, alright, that's fine. Prepares to gun if needed. Then opens the curtain.
You open the curtain and you see a woman with brilliant red hair. Her back is turned to you, and she's clasping a dismembered hand in her free hand. She has a hatchet in the other. She turns to face you. Give me a will save.
You get a +1 to will save.
That's right.
+1 to wills.
21. She
22.
22.
she lets out almost like a war cry, like the scream of someone who's about to try to just kill you. She runs at you with her hatchet up in the air, and before she makes contact with you, she vanishes.
Ah, she's a poofer. Ruckus, who had his gun up and ready, was like, okay.
What did you see?
Are you alright?
I think I'm good. Kind of like pats himself. Yeah, I'm good. He goes in.
Yep, you go back into the room. As soon as I find the thing for this room, because there's
Dirge
so
touches
many
this blood.
rooms.
Dirge touches this blood. Is it fresh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It comes like away on her claw fingers.
Yep. You've entered the washroom. The room has a 5-foot wide wooden bench placed against the wall opposite the entrance. Directly north, the tattered remnants of a silk curtain hang from the ceiling. Ample holes and rips in the curtain provide glimpses into the room beyond, which appears to be a washroom. An oversized cast iron tub sits against the far wall, while to the west a large fireplace looms next to a pair of water barrels. You have found some sort of bathroom. Not quite, but it is a washroom. You did it.
Oh.
Phoebe, you're gonna
I know,
hate
actually.
this.
Oh.
They had to lug all the water up the stairs.
Archaic.
There's a
Absolutely
staircase right there. But they,
cruel.
Oh, unless they could create water, then maybe that wouldn't be so hard.
maybe. Ruckus investigates this weird tub
Why is it right next to the dining hall?
for fun.
Yes, for fun. That's
Well,
so fun. I
well-
love having fun. That's
But
why
you're-
I have dinner and a bath at the same time.
Well, that's the
very
point.
sarcastic.
You're not gonna bath and dine at the same time, so no one's gonna be back here bathing while you're dining.
I mean, I guess unless you bring food in.
What are you looking for in the bathtub, Ruckus?
He's just investigating, because, like, she was in here, so he's, like, looking around it, like, poking around
Is
under it
the
and
hand
stuff.
here?
Give me a perception check
Perceive.
if anyone wants to look for the hand. Ruckus, you don't find anything by the bathroom, or the bathtub, excuse me.
There just seems
some
Ruckus
dust
told us
in
about the
a
hand.
bathtub.
Yeah, sure. Phoebe will give like a quick cursory glance, mostly just to see if they have soap. But
You see, kind of like, there's that spot on the side of the bathtub where soap would sit. There's some residual soap scum from maybe forever ago, but there's no soap. It is long gone at this point. Dirge, your eyes, as you'll kind of scan the room just looking for stuff, your eyes you noticed something in the fireplace. You go over to investigate it, and buried in the ash is a skeletal hand.
Ah.
what do you mean, huh?
There's a hand in here.
Yep, you see
Oh,
some fingers poking out of the ash.
A real hand.
Huh. She had a hand. I don't know if it was hers or if she cut it off. Oh, yeah, there's a ghost in here.
Explain?
There's a ghost in here. Then she was... It's like she's in the tub. She had a hand. I don't know if it was her hand. She had a hatchet. Probably wasn't hers.
I'm sorry, hand and hatchet?
Same hatchet you have?
It did look a lot like your hat. You look at your hatchet. Yeah, no, that's
it
matches.
Ruckus, what does this woman look like?
Red hair.
Oh my god. Okay, so wait, no, remember the portrait of Asathana Zarwin? Red-haired woman with a hatchet.
Yeah, I got like
Yeah.
a glimpse of her, and then she disappeared through the door. Went poof.
Yeah, well, she cut off someone's hand. Probably. Or her
Oh
own
good, the
hand.
entire family's crazy. Wonderful.
I mean, they were doing dark rituals to alien gods, so probably.
Dirge takes out her new dagger and pokes at the ashes to uncover the hand more.
You uncover the hand more, and while there isn't much left aside from the skeletal hand, you do find a ring still on the hand. There's some writing on it. Dirge, what languages do you speak?
Oh boy, Tengu and Goblin and Common.
Okay, yeah, you don't understand it immediately. It would take some time to try to decipher
Goblin. Hold on. Ruckus knows some weird languages.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where my languages were.
He's Common, Strix, Dracanic, and Infernal.
it. Unfortunately, none of those help you either.
None of them.
Sylvan or Requiem?
No.
I mean,
Takes the ring
Phoebe
and a knucklebone.
speaks Celestial, Ignan, and Sylvan.
Unfortunately not. It will take some time. It's not a language anyone here knows, and Garrick doesn't know it. So
You're
it'll
telling
take
me
some
it's
time
not
to try to decipher.
Demon?
Are there books with languages in the library?
Maybe.
Oh, actually, before anyone touches it, though, for safety's sake.
I think it's too late. Dirge already said. I already said that. I
Yep,
take
you
the
touched the
and
ring.
knucklebone.
Nothing seems to immediately happen. It's a ring. It's very nice.
No, I take it.
It's your
and
ring.
The finger that it's on.
You take the whole thing. It's your finger and
It's
ring
my
now.
finger.
Yeah.
Well, at least check if it's magic.
Oh, right.
Jericho!
Dirge explodes. No. Ring of explode user. Read the aura. You try to find an aura on this ring, and you don't find any. It seems pretty bog standard. It's a nice ring, but there doesn't seem to be any other effects, just some writing on it that none of you understand.
Not magic.
Probably secrets.
Wait, is that... Hang on, is that a left hand?
Hold on. I can check for that.
You kind of angle it. Yeah, it is a left hand.
That's someone's wedding ring.
Didn't we have that thing the ghosts were doing where they're trying to cut our hand off?
Yeah,
Our
Dirge
hands off?
had a hand thing happen.
Phoebe had a hand thing.
No. Oh. They're enacting their injuries on us.
Yeah.
If you want to try to decipher, to kind of figure out the meaning perhaps behind it, you can give me a society check. I don't remind myself how learning new languages and all that works.
Because you'd be able to
Subsist on the
recognize
streets.
right. You'd be able to recognize writing just by looking at it. You wouldn't be
It's
able to
time to
read it, but you'd be
step
able to
the
know what it
streets.
is.
Kind of understand the meaning of
No. Ruckus is a goblin.
They're just not going to die. Dirge knows goblin.
it. Unfortunately, Goblin doesn't help you with this language. Phoebe, you think the language, not everyone else knows this, but you probably grew up with a decent education, being the son of a wealthy person.
Mhm.
You think this is Elven. You're not very familiar with Elven, but like it probably came up a time or two in your studies, even if none of it stuck.
Elven.
The sort of message you can come across is there's something about love, and you're able to interpret the names Iosef and Fulvia.
His expression darkens immediately.
Huh.
Oh no.
Huh.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Huh.
Mm.
That elf astronomer?
She was a half-elf, if I'm not mistaken, but... Oh,
Ah.
no, 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 no. Is this just a trend? Ugh. I need some air.
Oh, is this what? Oh, okay. Elves. Is there like a drain in this bathtub?
Yes.
Where does the drain go?
Where does the drain go?
Oh god! What's underneath here? It's the hallway!
There's a hole under here.
You got to give me a crafting check. That's the closest thing to engineering there is to learn about pipes.
Yeah, sure. Well, Phoebe has a
21.
breakdown.
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, Phoebe's having a breakdown, which we'll address in just a moment. Which we'll address in a
Listen.
moment. But yeah, Dirge, you think it runs outside somewhere, like it goes into the wall and then outside. It doesn't go like down and out, like through a room or anything.
The bathwater was feeding the mandragoras. It all makes sense.
Delicious people soup water. No.
Dirge, as a carrion bird, loves whatever that is.
I don't think that's true.
It doesn't matter. If it's not, then it's not. I just think it's funny.
I thought I was feeding the witch.
No, I don't like people's soup water.
There's something about used bathwater. I just love it. It's like, nobody liked that.
Oh god, maybe...
This
Maybe
is how you all
choke.
become ghosts in the house. You all die in this recording.
All
Spooky.
time Mandragora.
Oh god.
See, now that everyone's dead, I'll have to delete this footage, but somehow it will be uncovered by someone years from now and be part of like lost haunted media on YouTube, and it's like I don't know about those channels. Anyway. So yeah,
Lost
Ruckus, you come out and see Phoebe being upset.
Yeah, Ruckus is gonna check on Phoebe. Sorry, Phoebe.
Yeah, he's just kind of...
You wanted Garrick, you got Rucko. Oops. Sorry, bitch. The worst man is here.
No, it's fine. He just needs anybody, honestly.
Ruckus
He's just kind of
is
got,
all-
like, a hand on his face right now. He's just kind of taking deep, calming breaths.
Yeah, Ruckus kind of leans against the wall and he waits a second for Phoebe to have his moment. He's like, you okay?
I will be. It's fine.
You sure?
What's done is done. I can't change that. It's probably not very clear what the hell he's talking about since he hasn't really shared much.
Yeah, no, Ruckus is like, I don't think this is about the hand in the fire, but that's... he looks around the hallway and is like, all right, but if if stuff keeps coming up that's gonna affect you like this, we're in a pretty dangerous situation, right? So if you have to work something out,
I don't think I can work that out, honestly. I kind of burned that bridge. But I promise this won't. I'll be fine.
Ruckus presses X to doubt. It's like, I'm not a person. I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah, he's kind of adopted a very stony expression. I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Kind of, you get the impression that he's rolling his eyes. I'm not going to let this affect me.
I mean, it's affecting you now, right?
Well, we're not in the middle of combat right now, so it's fine. I'm fine, you're fine, everything's fine. I'm fine. What do you want me to say?
Ruckus is just like, he's just sitting there. He's waiting, I think. He's like, you're gonna say something that matters. You're gonna say something whack eventually. Hey.
Oh, hello. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm great.
Garrick looks at Ruckus. He does not seem fine.
Yeah, no. Ruckus and Garrick look at each other like, nah.
The two members of the no bullshit parade.
Yeah, right?
I'm fine. Seriously, you worrying is weird.
Ruckus looks exhausted for a second, and he's like, is it really?
Yes!
I think maybe tensions are high, and we've seen a lot of... He kind of stands around the blood. Some unsettling things. Perhaps we could use a break.
Maybe. Though I'm fine. I can keep going.
Well, we got stew outside. We can take a lunch or something.
That he kind of makes a face that doesn't sound like a terrible idea, actually.
Maybe a nap. Ruckus, like, Jesus Christ.
Sleep.
Yeah, Ruckus, like, oh shit, yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe that's just an overall good idea. How big is Dirge? Dirge is always
small people size, maybe like 5 foot tall people.
Little.
Like
Okay.
not a small creature.
I think they're definitely the shortest that's not Oleander, obviously.
Short end of medium creature.
Yeah, I always kind of just assumed like it went like Garrick, Ruckus, Phoebe, Dirge, and then Oleander.
Yeah, that's what I always figured.
Ruckus, Pat, Dirge.
Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we take a pair? We'll regroup.
Yeah, you guys.
Right.
I assume you're just heading back to camp.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh, sorry, I've got so many different thoughts. Kind of Usher, scurries back into the tent and starts rummaging through it. Garrett, can I borrow you a moment, please?
Oh, sure. He goes.
Okay, stand still. He kind of, grabs the painting, grabs Garrick's face in, one hand and holds them next to each other and just stares.
What is this?
I'm just checking something. Because you don't even know what you look like.
Hold on, has Garrick looked in a mirror? I don't know if he
No,
has.
I don't think so.
Haven't
No.
seen a mirror yet. He thinks about that. Because yeah, the pond earlier was too gooky and
Yeah,
mucky
it's
to
covered in. It's filled with.
so like
ick.
that wouldn't work.
Huh.
I'll let you look at my hand mirror in a minute. I need to confirm something. Phoebe is going to look for a familial resemblance between Garrick and the woman in the painting, who I believe was named Cathilda
Mm-hmm.
Athamir, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. Yeah, my memory.
Ooh.
Hey!
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, you look, there's some similarities in hair coloration and, just some kind of basic human stuff. But you look and you're thinking, man, like, I'm gonna find something, I've solved the mystery. But the more you look, the more you see things that don't fit quite right. And you come to the conclusion that no, they're not related at all.
Then that's strange. He kind of puts the painting back down. He still has Garrick's head in his hand, just kind of like,
Smoosh.
Did you?
Yeah, he's got him by the chin.
Did you find the answers you're looking for? What is this?
Well, no, one of the theories I had was that you were possibly related to this woman, since you seemed so connected to her.
I
But
had
no.
the same thought, but you're confident that I'm not now?
No, absolutely not. Now see, you can't see. Hang on. He lets go of Garrick and goes and gets his little hand mirror and hands it to him. Here.
Garrick looks at his reflection. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. He just hands it back to Phoebus like he's seen enough.
What, you don't like it?
I mean, I guess I look better than I should after being comatose in a bed for who knows how long, but still. I was hoping
That's
I
no way to
wouldn't
talk about yourself.
Well, I was hoping it wouldn't be so pale, but I guess that's an easy enough thing to fix in time.
Oh, Phoebe's been waiting for this fucking line. He used it once and got ignored. He's gonna use it again. Well, I guess you just need some more sunlight.
Maybe. It always seems kind of dark and dingy around here, though. It's not really good for that kind of thing.
Puts the mirror back, heavy sighs. Figuratively, dear.
Ah, you mean a change of surroundings. I understand. Something more positive and nice and not awful. I
Hangs his
understand.
head.
I understand.
Hangs his head.
When we're done here, perhaps we can find a town that is nice and not haunted.
Sure. You understand. You absolutely understand. You get it. You're very.
I like to
you
think
got
Garrick
it.
is just fucking with him like I eat shit, Phoebe.
I'll never tell.
Just hangs his head, heavy sighs. Right.
Garrick puts a hand on Phoebe's back and pats him. Do you want to talk about what happened earlier? You don't seem your usual sunshiny self.
His face kind of falters a little bit before correcting itself to its previous expression. What do you mean? I'm fine.
Garrick gives him a look like, come on.
It's stupid.
It can't be stupid if it's upsetting you this much.
It's a long and depressing story that I'm sure you would rather not hear.
Well, whether I want to hear it is irrelevant. It sounds like it's something you need to share. Perhaps with everyone and not just me.
Visibly grimaces. If... maybe. I just... Ugh. Infidelity upsets me. It deeply, deeply, deeply upsets me, and it's something that I have to overcome. It's not working very well, but I'm working on it.
I see.
I'm guessing what you're assuming isn't the most flattering, but no, I was never cheated on. That's not me.
Well, I assume it had something to do with that ring. I couldn't read it myself, so.
What I could glean from it was that Ias of Zarwin had cheated on his wife and had an affair with the woman that he did studies with.
I guess that explains the chopped off hand.
I don't blame her, frankly. Seems to be the more appropriate reaction.
Here, he takes Phoebus's hand. I think this is something we need to share with everyone, and yanks him outside. Phoebus cannot resist because he's Phoebus.
Yeah, no, he is made of cardboard. You pick him up, he is moving.
Was anyone else doing anything during that time? What were the three of you doing before we kind of reconvene and group chat the scenario?
Laying in the dirt.
Just hanging out.
He's just dirt.
Dirge made tea, drank tea.
Oleander's making a little halo for Mr. Rattlebones.
Aww.
Oh,
What are you making?
What?
What are you making it out of?
Whatever she can find, so like twigs and sticks, and she's tying them together.
Oh, baby.
For funsies, give me a crafting check. Let's see how well it comes out.
Oh boy.
Crafting, the thing no one invests in. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's not something you've done before, but for your first attempt, looks pretty good.
Baby's first pipe cleaner craft.
That's right. That's more or less exactly what it is.
We love Oleander.
You want assistance with that, Oleander?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks as good as you want it to. It comes out just right with the power of friendship. And as you guys finish your little
watches them make a flower crown for a skull.
You watch them do that, and as you guys finish up, and it's like, yay, we did it. Garrick and Phoebe come back out, and Garrick gestures to Phoebe. You should tell them what you told me.
He kind of looks like he's got stage fright.
Garrick reaches down and holds Phoebe's hand, because he knows Phoebe likes that kind of thing, and gives him a very, confident, you can do it nod.
Oleander pushes Mr. Rattlebones over. If you need to, you can use the little U I made.
It looks down at it.
He's got a headpiece just like you.
Any tension is immediately deflated at the sight of Mr. Rattlebones with a halo.
Oh, absolutely. He just kind of gives her a very small smile, like, thank you. It's lovely. As lovely as a skull can be, and as willing, as much as he's willing to admit it's nice. He just kind of holds it. He's not gonna use it, but he's would you rather the long or short of it?
I assume that's directed at Oleander, Dirge, and Ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruckus looks at Durgo, and then back at Phoebe and goes, because as long as you need it to be.
How long is you're comfortable with, Phoebe?
I'm sure you've all gleaned this by now, but I was born into a noble household. Though, truth be told, I am, by definition, not related to anyone from that lineage. I was born from an affair. My mother did something wrong and had me.
Define
He's just kind of...
wrong.
It's incredibly wrong to cheat on your partner, and he's kind of trembling a little bit. It's wrong. It's not right.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like worse wrong than that.
There's plenty of other worse things one could do, but it's still wrong.
Well,
I'm a... He's struggling to say the word bastard.
Yeah, Ruckus puts up his hand because he's like, I'm not gonna make you do all this. It's like, and that's what got you with the ring, huh?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I've just been doing my best to ignore everything, so seeing that just kind of opened up the floodgates, I suppose. But I swear I'm not going to let this affect me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not there anymore, so I'm not bothering them. It's fine.
Ruckus kind of like, yeah. It seems like they're still bothering you a whole bunch.
Just his mouth kind of opens and closes a few times. I'm
Fine.
Yes.
Ruckus like, okay.
were they in love?
He kind of blinks. Who?
Your mother and this other person who is not the noble. I'm not sure.
My stepfather is the nobleman.
Mm.
My mother married into his family.
I see.
Had my sister. And then had me with someone else.
Did she love that someone else?
They only knew each other one day.
Oh.
Came into town one day, left the next. I don't know who he is. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm out of their hair. I'm no longer a nuisance. They can live their happy lives, and I won't be there to ruin it. And I'm free. I'm free. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to. It's fine. I'm wonderful. Wonderful.
It sounds like you.
Dirge makes small bird sounds.
Hey, I don't know who my dad is either.
Well, I guess
that's
we've
okay.
got things in common.
Well, yeah, but I have you. So that makes it okay.
He just kind of nods a little bit and pats her like, thank you.
But what about your mother? Did she tell you you shouldn't feel good about yourself, Phoebe?
Dirge! Answer the question.
I'm he immediately started to clam up again. Like he this is like teetering on like a lot of like internalized issues and complexes.
Picks up Dirge. Relocates Dirge. pats Dirge.
They were never verbally cruel, but well, I mean, it was obvious they didn't like me there. I mean, my sister certainly made her issues known. But seriously, this isn't important. It's not what we're here for, it's not what we're doing, it's kind of waves a hand. It's fine. Don't give me that look.
They give you that look.
Yeah, they give you that look.
Dirge has a trouble comprehending. She follows a goddess of love
Oh,
and freedom. And this sounds like it is not very freedom to love who you want to love. And Phoebe's mother has done him wrong.
Phoebe just looks super goddamn uncomfortable. Like he's just like, I've shared too much. That's all you get.
I think I know
Okay.
what will help this situation. If his ISF's ghost still wanders this manor, and I have a feeling it might, then perhaps finishing him off once and for all will help you feel better.
Eric projects.
Yeah, Garrick projects. Ruckus looks at Garrick like, what?
Phoebe kind of like arches an eyebrow, like, I'll certainly feel better once we're out of here, yes.
Ruckus.
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do about your situation. Not really, at least not right now, but perhaps putting someone else who committed the same crime, getting rid of them once and for all. Perhaps that sense of justice will help. Garrick is reaching for straws, he has no idea.
Garrick.
Yeah, Phoebe's
Garrick.
eyebrows are just like
Love
super raised, like.
Ruckus. Okay, Ruckus is like this. Okay, we're Dirge.
Dirge sneaks closer
Yeah.
Ruckus.
and hugs Phoebe around his middle.
Okay, Ruckus was ready to be like, Dirge, stop. But Dirge, he's like, you know what? I'll allow this. Ruckus fills up another bowl of stew and hands it over to Phoebe around Dirge and is like, well, you shared what you wanted. If you need to do more, you can.
Dirge bird face is smushed sideways in Phoebe's chest. It's okay, Phoebe. We love you.
Thank you. He looks like he's going to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, cry.
Ruckus. Like, okay.
Join the group hug, Ruckus.
Nah.
Pat Phoebe on the shoulder, Ruckus.
Make physical contact, Ruckus.
Physical contact, Ruckus.
Yeah, Phoebe just kind of deflates against Dirge a little bit. He's not going to put his weight on her just because she's so small, but he is going to
She's
hug her
small
back a little bit
bird.
as best he can.
She's like a big old pillow with all those feathers.
A little bit fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Dirge soft like Muppet.
Can't wait for the twist ending where it's revealed that it's like, hey, Dirge, why is there a hand coming out of the back of you? How long has that been there? Don't look at that!
That's some Eldritch shit right there.
They're a Muppet all along.
Dirge was Nyarlathotep the whole time.
Christ.
That would be hilarious, but unfortunately, no.
Phoebe awkwardly kind of pats Dirge on the shoulder and moves to pull away.
Okay,
Thank you. I'm okay.
good. Good.
Yeah, as much as like he didn't want to share that stuff, like actually like they've been traveling for a few years and he's not shared this stuff. So just being able to let that out, it feels better. It's not fixed, but it feels better. a part of him was worried that they'd think he was gross or they'd kind of have some sort of negative opinion of him, but they didn't, and he's just kind of taken aback a little bit because where he had come from, it was kind of like the dirty secret, you know, people would whisper behind their backs and kind of point at him because Phoebe does not look one bit like his, well, technically his adoptive father, so it was very obvious what had transpired with him.
It's because nobles suck.
Yeah.
Nobody's fault.
Yeah, man.
On that note, do you want to read more about Phoebe and Ostrama?
Yeah, someone stop Phoebe from burning the
If you-
books mentioning her name.
If you guys want to transition into chilling for the rest of the day and reading books, you are more than welcome to do so. Unless there's anything else in the house you guys want to do today. It's still it's not quite nighttime yet. It's like
Yeah, I think it's still day,
It's-
but
it
they
is still
abandoned
day.
ship.
it's
Because
like
Ruckus was like, alright,
by now
Phoebe's
it's
having a
like
breakdown.
3-4 o'clock ish.
Can Phoebe confirm what time it is?
Can you confirm what time it is?
Looks up at the sky. What time is it?
Yeah, it's like 3-4 o'clock.
Roll perception.
Otherwise, that's like astronomy lore or something. Some sort of looking at the
Nah,
stars
Phoebe-
lore.
Phoebe just looks at where the sun is and guesses what time it is because of that.
Yeah, you think it's between 3 and 4.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I guess we can go back in.
Yeah, Dirge has a lot of heals left still. So
We can check that stairwell that Oleander
Ruckus
uncovered.
Ruckus is now capable of out-of-combat healing. Fuck all of you.
That's right. Sure is.
That makes 3 people who can heal out of combat. Hell yeah.
Yeah, as long as Dirge carries her healing kit with you.
Just put it in the middle.
Ruckus
You
doesn't
mooches.
need one due to
Oh,
the,
really?
the feat they picked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lets you use nature instead of medicine for doing more or less the same thing, and you don't need a healer's tools for it.
Yeah, so Ruckus can just throw mud in your eyes and it's fine.
All better.
Incredible.
Yep.
I
Well,
can't
we're
see,
going-
but I feel great.
We're going back in. Dirge downs the rest of her fresh pot of black tea. Caffeine
Ooh,
back
just
up.
the whole thing.
Yeah, Ruckus pats Dirge for a second. Is like, are you good to go back in? Are you okay? You want to
Yes.
go to
I'm
sleep?
good. I'm good. Nope. Good.
You sure?
I need to go. No, I can't sleep now. I can't. I physically can't.
Oh,
Yeah. You.
Dirge, you struggle to
Alright.
blink. It's like an effort to close your eyes even a little bit. Like you have to think about it when normally you could just
I
do
wish
it.
there was a status effect for caffeinated.
Probably just be
You
hasted.
move so fast, but your
Yeah.
perception is terrible.
You-
Yeah.
You'd be hasted or haste or something.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'll just teleport you guys back to.
Ruckus is kind of like everyone's having a fucking meltdown.
We'll just teleport you guys back here. Blood is still here, although it's dried a bit now. You're free to go
Oh,
where you want to go.
Ruckus, did that door open? The one that the blood came from?
Oh, no. It just started bleeding.
Should we check that door again?
Sure. Ruckus goes to check the door again.
Oh. This music's back, huh?
Yep, you go to check the door again, and yeah, that shit's locked. If only I had someone who could unlock doors.
Yeah, if only.
You want me to open it?
Still locked. Ruckus steps back and is like,
Wait, didn't we get a key from downstairs?
Oh, we
Did we?
have some keys.
Yeah, Phoebe kind of pats his pockets and pulls out the key that they got from the librarian's quarters. Would that work?
You can try.
Oh, all right. Squeaks past and tries the lock.
Yep, you try it, it doesn't really fit at all.
What is this key for then?
A lot of
Well-
doors.
Well, Oleander, you're up.
Looks like Garrick, like, present your pocket to the door, please.
Yoink. He does so. Give me a thievery check.
God damn.
It's a pretty good thievery check. Yep, with that, the it takes a second, but the door does indeed click open. And give me just a second.
Haha, we're in danger.
just gotta read what happens. 'Cause like I was telling Six earlier, it's like this adventure's really neat and that you guys can kind of go anywhere in any order, but it's very hard to prepare for that because it can't be like, okay, they'll go here, here, and here, and I will know what happens here. But I have to kind of have a general idea of what happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this unreveals. So we have here and there.
Hmm.
The door does indeed open up. Shelves line the east and west halls of this office, while twin tapestries depicting the reds and blacks of Cheliax hang to the north. In front of a wide wooden desk are two chairs, one overturned with a third chair behind it. A red-handled hatchet sticks up from the desk's surface, embedded in the wood and surrounded by a stain of dried blood.
Oh,
There's the other hatchet.
wonderful.
The rest of the blood. Ruckus, like, alright, cool.
By now, wouldn't the blood have dried so and molded over and turned black? By how much time there's been?
I mean, gestures at this blood. This, yeah,
The house is haunted.
house is haunted.
Ugh.
Ghost blood.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost
Yep,
blood.
that's blood.
Alright, Ruckus, as you approach this hatchet, suddenly
Demons.
you hear the loud shriek of a woman screaming in pure, murderous rage. It's loud and, like, almost bursts your eardrums. It's so fucking loud. You're used to shooting a gun, and this is loud compared to that. Everyone give me a will save.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Save will. Bip. Durga.
Oh, no, girls, no!
I rolled a 2.
Oh, brutal. Okay, so... let's see, Phoebus 20... Okay. Garrick is the
We
only
have
one who
+1
succeeds.
to it.
Okay, Garrick is the only one who succeeds. So let me calculate some successes and failures and critical failures. I'm sure some of you definitely critically failed with that. Okay, so we have Garrick is
I don't even need the fatigue debuff. I just roll awful all the time.
Okay, so let's see. So Phoebus and Ruckus. That's super scary. You both are frightened too.
Oh my god.
Again. So this is
Yeah, I
this
guess
is
we're
just
gonna
the
book
screaming
it, aren't
floor.
we?
And Dirge and Oleander critically fail.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, I think they're going to run.
Mm-hmm.
alright, so you feel like that anger was directed right at you, Dirge and Oleander. You're both also frightened too. And this will not go down until the haunt is gone.
Oh.
Normally with conditions like this, they'll go down, like, every round it will go down by 1. Yours are permanent until you deal with this hatchet that starts floating up right in front of Ruckus like it's gonna get him.
Oh my god.
Oh, this haunt, not the whole building. I was okay.
Yep,
Okay.
this haunt specifically. So we'll say you're here.
Jeez.
There's not a token for the... So hold on, you're gonna be here, because, just for how I have to do this, the floating hatchet will be represented by this generic blue man.
by this man.
By this blue man.
You know what?
Use one of the squiggly hands.
And we're gonna... Do I have one of the squiggly hands? I might have a squiggly hand.
This is what I thought would happen when we found the last hatchet. Of course it happens with this one. Of course.
Here, you know what? I'll use this thing. We'll make it red, because blood. Let me slap some stats on it real quick.
Oh, I'm so glad I took that spell.
Man. You gotta roll some initiatives.
Yeah, you guys will do that. While I get all this figured out real quick.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Why did it roll twice? Goddamn mouse.
To hurt you. Alright. Where
Mark?
Oh.
Right there on that
Mark.
first page.
The dog is
Oh,
like,
sorry, that's Oswald.
Dog is like, oh no.
Mark.
Here, this looks a little bit better. So you pretend this is a floating hatchet.
Right. Okay. There we
So
go.
this thing needs to do its initiative also. What's your initiative, my guy? I believe it is. Okay.
50.
Do I have a thing set up for you? Let me double check. I want to say I do. Yes, I do. You got a thing? It's going to use that for its initiative. 24. Okay. Okay, I believe I have everything for this fight. Okay. So if this should just go to like that. See, it'll be Phoebe, it'll be the wrathful hatchet, Dirge, Ruckus, Oleander. Garrick, I still
Oh,
need to roll for
boy.
him.
Dirk.
21. Okay.
Dirk.
So not too shabby for him. Yeah, let me put
Darkus.
on some.
Dirko.
How about this one? How about this one? A little intense. How about this one?
Ah.
This one's always good.
Doom, doom, da-da-dum.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
boy.
guys, so since I mentioned it earlier, so this is a haunt. There are things that will just get rid of haunts, like certain skill checks, as you all are aware. You can also just fight it, and it has stats that work that way too. So, Phoebus, so you hear, so you don't even see all this happening because you're outside. You hear this awful shriek, and you feel chilled to the bone. Been awfully spooked.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna hit myself, everyone, with Inspired Defense. And then I am going to use my new handy-dandy spell, Remove Fear, on myself.
You can attempt to counteract a single fear effect that the target suffers from. This frees only the target, not any other creatures under the fear effect.
Why did it click it twice? What is wrong with my mouse?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Yep, okay. So no one's... I was double-checking fright. Yeah, no one is forced to run away. It's just a penalty to some things. And it will go down by 1 until there's nothing left every round. But the people who critically failed have it permanently until this is dealt with. So...
Even remove fear wouldn't help with those ones? Just checking.
It should. I have to see. You can attempt to counteract a single fear effect the target suffers from. Oh boy, how does that work? Okay, Excuse me.
Well, it doesn't say anything more, it's just that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you just do it then, because I don't know I know there's rules for counteracting spells. I'm just gonna say you do that, because you prepared it. You might as well
Well,
just
no,
go with
I
it.
mean, well, anyways, Phoebe is using it against
On himself.
which
Right.
which doesn't matter. Like, his isn't one of the permanent ones. I just wanted to know for reference.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Normally, sometimes there's spells where it's like, oh, you have to overcome the spell power of the caster, but this is more an effect than a spell. So yeah, you are unfeared. So
Yay.
you can get rid of the frightened condition.
Cool. And that's my turn.
All right.
But everyone has a +1 to saving throws and defense.
Yep, so keep that in
Okay.
mind. Okay. This thing is just gonna swing at you, Ruckus. You're right here, so why not?
Do it. Swing it, Rocco.
Hmm.
He will hit the dirt. He'll do it.
Wonderful. Okay, let me... So, remind me what Hit the Dirt does again?
+2 to AC and hurls himself in a direction.
Okay. Even with that... Okay, meets it beats. Okay. Give me just a second to calculate some damage. All 3 of its attacks hit you, first of all. And one of them critically hits, so let me... So, hold on. This might just down you in one hit. I'm just gonna double check.
Oh, God.
So...
Ruckus deserves this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ruckus. I've already hit your maximum. 0. You immediately go down as this thing just digs itself into you. Like, again and again. Like someone is swinging this thing wildly at you. So you go down, and you are dying 1, my guy.
Aw.
Garrick's turn. We're just gonna flip you upside down. He sees that, because the door is open, just this, like, wildly swinging hatchet. And he sees Ruckus go down. And, yeah, he gets a freaked out look on his face. He's just going to run in, to, like, here. And he's gonna start trying to fight this thing in hopes that someone else knows exactly what to do to get rid of it, because, like, shit. So he's going to go in... Bum. And bum. Okay, the 30 definitely hits. The 23 does not. Let me check a few other little thingies. Okay. So yeah, it does take 11 damage as Garrick's blade sort of swings into the hatchet's blade itself and kind of leaves a little crack in it. Dirge's turn.
Oh, Ruckus is down. That's no good. Dirge is gonna heal Ruckus.
Oh, also, remember, Ruckus, you guys have hero points. Remember, you guys have hero points to spend.
Yeah, we've got 2 currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
okay.
also got Dirgo, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. First, so, spells.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna... This plus 16.
Yep, that's 29.
Oh my... +16. Jeez. Dirgo.
That's the beam. So, yep.
29. Beam. Ruckus, you gotta get up.
Huh?
Dirge jittering. I get one more action. My second action is gonna be to
Maybe try praying.
shake Ruckus away.
Shake the shit out of Ruckus.
Yep.
Yep, you do that. Ruckus, the last thing you remember is this axe digging into you over and over, or this hatchet, and then your eyes shoot open and Dirge is there with their big bird face.
Yeah, Dirge is there. Ruckus. Fucking. Coughs up blood. Grabs gun. Oh, we're doing this. Okay.
Dirge just huddles in this corner and, like, stares fearfully, I guess.
Hold on.
I can't remember how doors work.
Ruckus lives in hell. Ruckus isn't dying anymore. Alright. Ruckus awakens. Ruckus up. Okay. Flying hatchet. That's cool. Dirge isn't. Everyone's in bad shape. As far as, you know, being spooked by a ghost.
Next turn I get, I'll get rid of your fear.
That's fine. That's fine. Ruckus is... You know what? Oh, you know what? If Phoebo is going to do that... You know what? Ruckus, we'll hold. We'll hold for Phoebo.
You're gonna
Oh,
go out
shit.
with Phoebus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that was it.
Oleander's turn.
Alright. She is very afraid.
Everyone's scared.
Oh,
Not me,
was she
I've got
still in the pocket?
chill beats I've got chill beats to study too.
Chill Beats by Dre.
Oh, I double checked how wounded works. It only goes away if you are healed with treat wounds, like the action, or if you are restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes. So even if you get some magical healing, you're still very much
Okay.
wounded. So
That's fine.
keep track of that.
I think she actually wouldn't have stayed in the pocket. I think she would have stayed out here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aw.
That's fine.
It's scary in there.
It
Yeah,
is scary in
Sometimes
there.
it's scary in the pocket.
Yeah. She's gonna hide on Phoebus and throw the knives. Because that's less scary.
Can she throw knives from here?
I would say no, because there's like a wall in the way. You'd have to. There you go. Now you
Yeah.
can. Okay, 23. That misses.
2 knives and then hide.
Okay, do 2 knives and hide. Phoebus.
Ooh, me.
We're back
Meebus.
to the top of the initiative, so anyone who do not critically fail their frightened can reduce it down to frightened 1. Which I think was Phoebus and Ruckus. I think-
No, Phoebe dispelled his fear, so he's
Oh,
fine.
that's right. Okay, so Ruckus, yours will go
That's
down
just Ruckus. You go
to
down.
frightened
Yeah.
1 instead of frightened 2. Yeah.
Yep. So second verse, same as the first. He's going to inspire defense and remove Ruckus's fear.
Okay. You do that, so it's not even an issue.
Frightened none. Phenomenal. Okay. Okay. Not frightened anymore. Rucko, alright, this is a haunt.
Yep, works
Does-
similar
does
to the
he-
paintings. You can just, like, fight it, or you can... There's certain skill checks you can do to sort of exercise it, get it to calm down, so on and so
Alright.
forth.
This is a haunt and also a hatchet. So, he is going to kick up this chair, first thing. This chair here. And place a wooden barrier between himself and the horrifying flying blade.
Okay.
Are we gonna try one of those handy dandy skill checks? You know what? Let's. He could shoot it. That's always an option. He can shoot it. He does have a magic gun. Oh, yeah, we haven't.
While you
skill
have
checked
that,
the
while you
ghost
have
in a
that,
while.
you said you have, what, a chair in the way, or what are you using as cover?
Yes, chair. One of these chairs.
Okay, I'm
He
gonna
would
say
use
that gives
the table,
you...
but the table is
Yeah.
on the other side of the hatchet. so
I'm gonna say
it's
that
not
counts as lesser cover, that gets you a +1 to AC while it's in front of you.
sweet. We got some AC. Yeah, we haven't tried to skill check at a ghost for a while.
So by default, you guys know that using a religion check is how you exercise spirits and haunts and stuff like that. You can try something else, although you have to find sort of the specific thing that'll work, and it might be harder, but religion is usually the safe bet. Religion.
Alright, well, he's got... You know what, he's gonna try something dumb and whack. He's got that other hatchet that we know is
You do have the
the
other
same
hatchet.
hatchet. So he's gonna do some exorcist praying over the other fucking hatchet that he's gonna hope is connected to this thing in a way that doesn't piss it off.
Maybe. You can try.
Yeah.
Give me a god check.
Go. Nope. Should
Yeah,
have shot it,
even
Rucko.
you feel like it might help, but it's not helping right now. That's unfortunately not high enough. I think you still have an action left.
He does, and he's gonna gun. He's gonna shoot at it. He's like, all right, well, that didn't work. Ruckus was like, I tried to do it the smart person way. No. Oh, look at all these weapons.
You sure do. You got a whole bunch.
Jesus Christ, Ruckus.
You have the
All right,
bat, you
anyway.
have the kukri, you have your gun, and whatever the fuck else.
He's just collecting dumb bullshit. Where's my fucking gun?
Probably under ranged.
Jesus Christ. There it is. There's this. Oh, the hatchet is also. We're not.
Because you can throw it, so. Let's see, 19. No, your buckshot kind of goes wild, and maybe it digs into the handle a little bit, but it doesn't seem like you hit it straight on. It is now this thing's turn. Let me just double check something real quick. Interesting. Okay, so, yep, since you two are just right here, it has nowhere it wants to go, it's just going to divide its attacks between you. This first one is against Ruckus, which misses. Okay. The second one is against Garrick, which will definitely hit. And that's a crit, so let me just figure that out real quick.
No, but he's got a +1 to his defense too. Remember that.
Okay, that's still a crit. So, let's see. So he's going to take 20 slashing damage, and then he is going to take some extra mental damage, and he's going to take some bleed damage.
Oh my god!
What did it do?
That's a lot of damage!
He's now bleeding. And then it gets a third strike against, we'll say Ruckus. We'll go back to him.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
And he misses horribly. Garrick's turn. Let's see. So yeah, he's getting cut up real bad.
You should have grabbed a lucky chair.
His frightened goes down to non-existent at this point, because he was only frightened 1. He should have grabbed a lucky chair, but you know what? He's not a smart cookie like Ruckus is. He doesn't have the experience.
Is that what we want to call Ruckus?
Yeah. Maybe. What does he have? What cool things can he do? What did I give him? There's
Well,
no
you
reason.
did give him that one spell.
He does have a spell or two. Yeah, let's use it here. Can I think I can. I'm just gonna click it. Cool. He's going to touch his weapon and Ruckus's gun. For the next minute, you do an extra 1d4 positive damage.
Oh.
So you get a little holy damage on your bullets. I assume for the rest of this combat, if it takes 10 rounds to fight this thing, I'm going to die. But
Me too, Kane.
Oh
man,
boy.
man, me too.
We are going to die if it takes 10 rounds. You are correct.
Ooh, critical hit, baby. Okay, so he does a beefy crit and deals 16 damage, and he deals 1 positive damage.
Dirge. I can't
Actually,
see how close. What is Derek's health at? It's partly under the icon.
His health's okay, but he is bleeding.
Ah, yes. Okay, well, I think Dirge will use a 3-action burst heal. 2nd level. So that will hit everyone. It'll hit Garrick, Ruckus, and the hatchet. With this, mount.
7, okay.
7.
So we're gonna add 7 back to Garrick because the bleeding goes away. So that's how that works. This thing is gonna take some damage. Let's see, 7. Okay.
It's in the corner. Praying to her goddess
It
and
looks
radiating holy energy.
Yeah,
and
you
feel free to do
radiate.
anything else.
You radiate your holy energy, and boys, this thing is starting to look really bad. Actually, like it's kind of shriveling up a little bit. It looks like ass. But you know who doesn't look like ass? Oleander.
Oleander is adorable.
Oleander is the opposite of ass.
She's gonna try to pop back out and throw 2 more knives.
You pop out and you throw your knives.
Oh no, that
definitely
did not
doesn't
go.
hit.
That didn't
Oh,
work.
honey.
That hits nothing.
You know what? She's gonna use her other 2 actions to cast Disrupt Undead.
Oof. What are the odds of getting 2 8s in a row? Yeah. You disrupt undead, and unfortunately it does miss with that 8. Let me check something real quick. Let's see.
It's not an undead creature. Is it? I mean, maybe it is.
Maybe.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's a haunt. I don't.
Because
I'm gonna say it doesn't count as undead because undead is like zombies and skeletons
Yeah.
and stuff. It's like the same genre,
ghosts.
but it's not quite the same.
I don't think
thing.
that was a valid spell, but you should probably that would have been another dagger strike though, which should have been basically the same effect, I guess. Oh well.
Yeah. Either way. Phoebe.
He looks at
Phoebe.
Phoebus like,
Oh.
help me.
He kind of scoops her back up and puts her a little bit behind him, and he's going to do something bold. He's going to step
Phoebe.
into the fray.
Phoebe, no!
Wow.
Phoebe, no!
It's his big time to shine.
Quick,
Here
Phoebe, get
comes
flanking.
Phoebe.
Flanking? Where?
Oh, with Garrick?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
right,
could
yeah,
come up
he
here.
can do
You
that.
could come over here. Flanking is very
Yeah,
much a
he's
thing.
going to flank, and he is going to, First, he's going to inspire defense again, and then he's going to hit this thing with the magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay, you deal 3 damage to it. Boink.
Blink.
Bing, bing, bing. Alright. Well, since Ruckus got a holy gun, he's like, well, that's what we're doing. I guess that's what we're doing now. So, since he can now reload and move his ass at the same time, he's gonna put himself directly in front of Dirge. So it can't go after the bird.
This
He's keeping his chair.
frightening bird.
The chair stays.
You keep the chair.
And jam check. Bip.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
Yep. You
In that
misfire, and you
case-
gotta clear. You gotta spend a thing to clear the jam.
We're not going to, maybe. We're not. Are we? I can't think of anything else for him to do. Can I? No. Alright. Fine. Fine. You win, Pathfinder. Alright, fine. Pathfinder wins. He'll clear his gun and just be defense for Dirge.
Beep.
Okay. The hatchet's turn. Has no reason to move anywhere, so it's just going to divide its attacks amongst the 3 people. This one's against Phoebe.
Maybe.
Let's see, you're still inspiring defense, so... Okay, you take 7 slashing damage. You take
Mhm.
4 mental damage and 4 bleed damage.
4 mental, 4 bleed.
Yep. So you're now bleeding 4, so every round at the end of your turn, you'll bleed unless you do something about it.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouchie. So we'll throw on a red one of those. Second one's against Garrick. That's a crit.
Garrick! Gurk!
He's gonna take, let's see, 22 slashing damage,
Oh.
followed
Mm.
by
Go.
8
Uh-huh.
mental damage
Uh-huh.
and 1 bleed.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, he's bleeding 1. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, it's not as bad.
Phoebe bleeds like a stuck pig.
Yep. He has too much blood. He could lose some, frankly.
How much blood does Ruckus have?
Does Ruckus have blood? Let's find out. You still have that chair, right?
Yeah, he's still
Or
got
that
his
thing?
chair.
Cool.
Right.
It goes to hit you, but you move it up just in time for it to dig into the chair, and it misses you just barely. Garrick's turn. Oh man, he's looking rough sandwich. He's gonna make... Let's see. He's gonna make 2 attacks against this thing. Let me just fix this real quick. And then he might not even have to use all of his actions depending on how well he does. So, see if he's gonna slap on his positive energy on top of that. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's how we'll do this. Yeah, so it digs into the chair or the huge piece of wood that you're holding. Ruckus and Garrick's eyes focus in. It notices sort of like where the weak spot is, the missing gap in the dragon's hide. And he swings his halberd down and like cleaves the whole thing in two, just down the wooden handle. And it falls to the ground. It doesn't move.
Well done. Dirge shakily crawls over to touch it. Oh.
Ruckus. Ruckus pats Dirge.
You
Okay.
touch it, it doesn't move.
Ruckus discards chair.
So we're all agreeing we're getting rid of that thing, right?
What, the hatchet?
Oh yeah, we should take it out of the house, I guess.
I guess
Bury
you
it.
could bury it.
Bury it.
We have to get
Burn it.
rid of that thing.
Bury it.
Burn
Burn
we
it.
get to
burn
stop
it.
being frightened.
Yes,
You
and
two okay?
yeah, and as it falls to the ground, and you guys sort of come to your senses, and you don't feel so scared.
Ruckus picks it up. You two okay?
Yeah, that thing
Oh,
sucks.
they bleeding. Oh, Phoebe, I help.
Yeah,
don't
Garrick.
know.
Garrick holds his.
Actually,
Ugh.
Okay, he'll check Phoebe first because Phoebe is bleeding faster.
Hmm.
Is the room spinning or is that just me?
It's just you.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang.
What do you get on the
48?
critic? I think it's normally it's 2d8, right? So yeah, 4d8.
Yes.
27 hit points, which puts you back to full, and you're no longer bleeding. Easy.
Eat up, eat
Yay.
up, Phoebe.
Spend some time patching each other up in this dank old crappy room. Ruckus,
Someone-
are you going to use your nature mud
Maybe.
check?
Mud check, maybe. He's also wounded. He's also having a rough time. He's like, please, nobody die.
Thank you, dear. Hang on, let's help the others.
Yeah? Well, Dirge already did her first her heal
Right,
for the
he
hour.
uses
so
nature
y'all-
instead
Yeah.
of medicine.
Yeah, because
Yo,
doing that
dear.
takes an hour, so. Excuse me. So let's
Let's
see
see.
what happened during that hour. Can Garrick
let's-
just stop bleeding on his own?
Roll for mud.
Nope.
Eric,
Roll for
maybe-
mud.
I believe that's just barely good enough because you have to do a 15. Okay, 2d8. Roll me 2d8.
2d8.
Hmm.
Mhm.
2.
Okay, he gets 12 back, and he's not bleeding anymore. But oh, geez, that's not what I wanted to do. What was he
Oop.
at before? I think.
Garrick is killed.
Oh, yeah, I
Garrick
forgot.
is either dead or immortal. Either or.
I want to say, what was he? I think he was at 9 before, so plus 12, so 21.
They're just like, oh yeah, I remember now. I had another heal left here. Garrick, take a healing beam.
Oh, thank you. That's okay.
Add 8 to that.
Okay, so
I
plus
can-
14.
Here, darling, I can fix and ooh. He kind of looks at some like cuts and stuff that have stopped bleeding but still don't look like they should be exposed. Ooh, I can hang on. Let's see if I can't patch that up a little bit more. And he's going to use the healer's tools.
Yeah, 14's not good enough. You have to get at least a 15. So you try to patch him up, and he feels a little bit better, but you don't restore any hit points per se.
Man,
Also,
Phoebe, you suck at this.
also experience. Let's see, you guys are level 4 now, right? So with that thing, everyone gets 120 experience.
Goodness.
For the sake of timing, did we just spend a second hour here while Phoebe did that, or were Phoebe and Ruckus patching up Garrick while Dirge packed up Phoebe.
I guess just for convenience sake, it would all take place during the same hour.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
So everyone should be at 310 now. Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Where
Ruckus, what are you up to?
He's sitting in the chair.
You sit at the chair. Yeah, there's you sit at this big old fancy desk. There's some books around and some
Books.
notes
Oh, wait.
and things. Yeah.
If that 310. If this
310.
is Lord Zarwin's office, then perhaps we can find some more incriminating paperwork here. Phoebe is going to take a gander.
Oh.
He's going to search this damn room.
Yep, you search the room. While you're searching the room, does anyone else want to do anything else?
Ruckus, remembering, like, oh yeah, we can find stuff. What was this? Was this curtains?
Are there books on these shelves?
Yeah, there's a couple books of various thingies.
Dirge search room also. Dirge not good.
Okay, so since Ruckus, you're right here, I'm just going to give this to you. There's no way you wouldn't see it. One of the drawers is slightly ajar, and inside is a very, very fancy-looking journal. Opening it up, you can tell that this is ISF Zarwin's journal, and you guys have you've unlocked that for research purposes.
Ooh.
Ruckus
What
pops
topics?
it down on the desk.
What topics are within?
Topics. Let's see. What can Zarwin's journal tell you? Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing else here. Yeah, so you can use this journal to research Fulvia Nostrema, ISF Zarwin, the Order of the Starless Knight, the Starless Scope, the Void Mirror, in Zarwin Manor.
Not his wife. Classy.
Void mirror.
Void Mirror. It taunts you.
Did Phoebe find anything with the 23?
23, yeah. You look around and you notice the sort of secret compartment that opens up. It looks like it's made to hold bottles, but some of them are missing, but you do find 3 moderate healing potions.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Which are
Nice.
handy. Let me look up the exact...
Been out of those for a while.
Yeah.
And there's nothing new on the bookshelves?
Let me just double
I
check.
don't know if there's anything left to find, but
I'm just double checking a few things real quick.
Oleander tries.
Yep, you try them. So, moderate healing potions heal 3d8 plus 10 hit points. You guys can divvy those amongst whoever, but that's how much they heal.
Oh yeah, Phoebe's gonna hand those to Dirge. She is the medicine
What?
woman.
Oh,
Durga.
gift Dirk thing.
Mm-hmm. She gets to have some healing potions.
Okay. If you're handing those to
Dirge has
Dirge,
so
Dirge
much
add 3 potions of 3d8 plus 10.
Dirge has so many potions. So many.
We can use those in an emergency.
And yeah, who else? Let's see. Dirge, you kind of look around, and a lot of the books are sort of worn away due to time. Most of them are ineligible and don't really offer anything immediately interesting. Oleander, kind of the same for you.
Oh, 25 doesn't find anything?
25 does not find anything else, no.
I'm just not convinced that that's all that's in this room.
What about behind the curtains?
Is there anything I could read about this room? Is there like a thing? No, I did already. Yeah, you look at the tapestry that shows the colors of Cheliac, so you pull them to the side and give me a perception check.
Perceive. Where
Percival.
are my eyes?
In your head, Bert.
Bert.
How do I look with your eyes,
Dirge.
Bert?
Dirge, find nothing.
Yeah, I don't find any sort of secret compartments or anything. It's just a wall in this tapestry.
Ruckus cleats his guide.
Oleander, do you see anything on this wall?
I wish I could have used my perception check for that.
Oh.
Do you want me to look too?
Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing especially special.
Oh, that's a good. Hang on. Phoebe's gonna quickly glance up at the ceiling. Any access points to an attic, or is it just the stairwell that looks to be going upward?
Doesn't look like it.
Spiraling mold.
Yeah, no weird spiraling mold. You guys know that out here there is a staircase that leads up, but that's not obvious in this room here. Looks like it's just like a little office.
Can Dirge take 20 minutes staring at this wall?
Sure.
I'm convinced there's secrets on this wall.
If she's gonna do that, then Phoebe is going to sit down on. He's going to adjust one of the chairs that has fallen over and sit on it.
Yeah, pick wisely. One of them has been seriously structurally damaged.
Yeah.
You spend time looking at this wall with your special eyes, and yeah, no, you don't see anything. You don't see anything secret or anything fancy or special.
For a spooky man, he sure didn't use his office for what it's intended for. Evil plans.
Ruckus like, maybe.
No, that wasn't defeat. That wasn't defeat.
Ruckus. Oh, Dirge! Ruckus pats Dirge.
Should we check that stairwell then?
I think we might want to sleep. Read
Do
some
we?
books.
Oh, he almost instinctually goes to look up at the sky, remembers he's inside. Right, it would be evening now, wouldn't it?
Yeah?
That's not a terrible idea. I think we've uncovered everything we can in this room, though I don't know, I'm a little perturbed that there isn't more here.
What if we
Well, we
pull
found
down
the books.
all
we
the
found
bookshelves
stuff.
and look behind them?
Okay.
Darling, that's a
pull down.
stairwell.
We'll tip a
But there's a
bookshelf.
wall. But there's a wall. Walls can have things written on them, like messages.
You really think he was manhandling his shelving and
Dirge,
reorganizing every
right.
single book?
Dirge is increasingly sleep deprived and is throwing absolutely any idea out there. They're
Okay.
getting more erratic. This is what's
Okay,
happening.
Dirge.
You
Okay.
can
Okay,
choose
I think it's time to
recognize
get
this or
you
not.
to bed.
Ruckus picks up Dirge.
I think it might be bedtime for you, dear.
Ruckus,
Okay.
pick up Dirge.
Dirge,
You're
let's
gonna get-
pick up.
Carried outside.
We can discuss more out there.
Dirge
Yeah,
gets a piggyback.
go after we haven't been stabbed by hatchets anymore.
Okay, guys, heading back to camp once again.
Yeah.
Phoebe offers a hand to Garrick.
He takes it.
Right then, I guess we're reading, but
Oleander tries to take the other hand.
Aw, he absolutely lets her hold onto his glove.
Ruckus puts Dirge on the ground and then also lays down on the ground.
All right, I've got so many different ideas, but we've all been experiencing increasingly strange dreams since we've arrived here. If this continues to get worse and worse, I have a suggestion. maybe for like a day or two, we could trek back that way to that abandoned town we came through. Sleep there a night. Make the walk the extra hour over here. Instead of being right by the house. I'm worried that the proximity is messing with us.
Get out of the area of influence for a night.
Just in case. If I have more strange dreams and Dirge has more strange dreams, or any of us for that matter, just back up.
By the way, we took the hatchet with us, right? We took it out of that building.
Oh yeah, Ruckus
Just
stating
still
for
has
the
it in his hand.
Yep.
Yeah, Ruckus has it.
Yep, you have it. It's kind of in two pieces now, but you have it.
Phoebe looks down at it. Why did you bring it back to the camp?
Ruckus looks down at it. Just like, had it in my hands.
Go get rid of it. Go throw it in the lake.
I am not walking all the way up.
Well, I don't want it anywhere near us while we're sleeping. What if it reactivates?
Ruckus looks over at Dirge with the paintings, yelling.
Well,
Dirge,
they're in, like, stasis, aren't they?
Dirge listens to her key and shakes it. Listens very intently. Very intently. Nope.
That's
Nope.
probably
Nope. No
fine.
yelling paintings.
That's probably fine for now.
I mean, the paintings in the hallway reactivated. Why is that one exempt?
Ruckus thinks first. Listen. Ruckus and Dirge are tired. It'll probably take a day or two. Probably didn't he sits up. Probably because the call came back, right?
Well, I don't know if they're all on the same timer, but
They are. Based on nothing, Ruckus is like, I think they are.
It's better just to
Here,
play it safe
fine,
and keep it away
here.
from us.
He picks up the handle of the hatchet and tosses it into the fire. Nappy.
Phoebe stares at it. That's not the dangerous part of the axe.
He takes the metal half that will not burn to bits and tosses it into the fire.
He just stares like, how does that help?
Listen. He rolls over.
I'm listening.
That's it. There was nothing else.
Anyway, is my suggestion agreeable, or?
What was it? Oh, right, the city, the town.
If
Sure.
we continue having terrible dreams, we should address that.
Right.
Besides, Garrick, you haven't seen the town. There might be some recognition there. It's worth a shot.
Maybe. I don't see why we can't stop by.
He nods. Right, I'm not looking forward to sleep, actually. It's just... ugh.
Ruckus. Healed. Okay.
Oh, that's
What?
not full health, though, so he doesn't stop his wounded, does it?
Yeah, but if you,
He's
like,
fine.
go to bed, you'll heal overnight,
Right,
and
right.
then
Yeah.
10 minutes and you're good. So, assuming nothing else happens, it's not something he has to worry about.
Right, okay.
He'll be fine. Ruckus
It'll be fine.
sits. He lays in the dirt. He lays in
Leave.
the dirt.
He kind of looks down at the books. He's still got kind of a sour taste in his mouth from earlier. I don't really want to read. Not these anyway, but... Would you all be opposed if I just didn't read tonight?
They're just already
Dude.
nodding asleep.
Yeah, Ruckus and Dirge, like, I'm half asleep right this very second.
I'll read extra hard for you.
Do it.
Thank you,
Do whatever
darling.
you want.
Gives her a very affectionate pat on the head, like, thank you. I have a novel I'm going to read instead. I've been putting it off, and I'm going to read that.
Have fun.
I will, actually. And he goes to his backpack, and he pulls out, like, I don't know if you'd be able to see it from this angle, but it's one of those, like, really, really trashy romance novels that
I
you
knew
get
it.
at the
Of course,
grocery
of
store.
Yeah.
I knew it. We
The
all
kind
knew.
that moms read.
Ruckus
Yep.
is, look, he's laying on the ground, he's staring up at the sky, he's half asleep. I didn't even...
Yeah, Phoebe is going to read his shitty romance novel, Temptations at Twilight, and call it a night.
Temptations.
There you go.
Oleander, what do you want to research?
Ooh. That's, you know what? What can I research still?
Let's see. What did the journals unlock? I know they unlocked the Void Mirror. They unlocked more for the Starless Scope, the Order of the Starless Knight. I think Fulvia was one, and the Manor was one with his big dumb journal. Yep, here we go. So Fulvia Nostramia, IS of Zarwin, the Order of the Starless Knight, the Starless Scope, the Void Mirror, and Zarwin Manor.
Still try for the mirror.
The Mirror.
Mirror.
Ah, yes. The Mirror.
Ruckus's
Mirror.
mortal nemesis, apparently.
And if I recall, you have library lore, right?
I do.
Then you can give me library lore or occultism.
Yay! I rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Yeah,
Aw.
unfortunately, that's not quite enough. Yeah, you spend your 2 hours. A lot of it's kind of about like day-to-day boring nothing stuff, nothing that brings up the Void Mirror. It is a big, thick book with small letters, so might take a hot minute to get anything from that. When you're done, Garrick's gonna take a crack at it. 'Cause everyone else is sleeping, so you might as well give it the old Garrick try.
Stare at the book, absorb the knowledge. Does not read it, just absorb.
Yep.
No, read, just look.
Just look. If I look hard enough, then maybe I won't suck so much at this.
Garrick, no.
So yeah, he'll give me an occultism
My
check.
son.
15. That falls just short. Yeah, he doesn't make much headway either. It's kind of a lot of basic nonsense, and then yeah, eventually you all go to bed in your various beds.
Phoebe's still awake. He's reading. Just kind of waves.
Dirt.
Garrick comes in and just sort of lays down. Doesn't really say much of anything. He's tired too. It's been a day. Aliens, ghost hatchets, trauma,
Yeah, emotions.
emotions. He's a sleepy boy.
Yeah, after a while, Phoebe finally, I'd say he put out the light, but that would mean he died, so he does not do that. He does eventually lay down and go to bed too.
All right. Here comes dream time.
Dream.
Dream time.
Here comes Die.
Dirge, what do you want to dream about?
Dirge wants to dream about psychopomps.
Psychopomps. No one has succeeded at dreaming about psychopomps yet. Give me
If you
religion
succeed, they
to
take
understand
you.
the role they play in this region, or perception to observe and listen to the psychopomps.
Ooh. I'm gonna perceive. No.
No.
15. Yeah, you try to look through the red mist to learn anything about psychopomps, and you feel like you might get a flash of some sort of wing or something here and there, but you don't learn anything per se.
Okay.
Ruckus.
Rucko. What can we get through dreaming?
I think almost everything.
Because I think he outdreamed the void mirror.
You
Yeah,
have dreamed. Yeah, you've done full dreams on the Void Mirror.
Mm.
Okay, so he's got to pick a new nemesis.
Well, no, he can read about it.
He can,
Yeah,
but
but right now it's
he
sleepy time.
not. Okay. All right, who's your new dream nemesis, Ruckus? You know what? Let's fight the psychopomps with Dirge. Let's do that.
Okay, give me
Sounds-
religion or perception. It also offers psychopomp lore or boneyard lore, which I don't think anyone has. But if you
Boneyard
somehow,
lore.
I have boneyard
Oleander has
lore.
boneyard.
oh, okay, well anyone who has boneyard lore can use that as well.
What did you say? Religion or perception?
Yeah,
Or yeah?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Roll them
He'll
dream
percept
bones.
at it. He'll
Oh,
use his
no.
brain. No, he won't. Ruckus is asleep and just asleep, and that's it.
Yep, Oleander.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the boneyard lore.
Okay, you do the boneyard lore.
Ah,
That is enough.
A number.
there it goes.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
You get 1 point about psychopomps from dreaming about psychopomps. Let me see. You got 3 from his Rammelkun. You got 1 from dreams. I think that's it so far. You got 1 from the
Really?
library books. So that's 3, 4, 5. Do you get anything at 5? No, you don't get anything at 5. Forgot all about it. Oh yeah, there's some book reading to do about psychopomps still, but you make some progress. Phoebus.
Meebus.
Phoebus.
Yeah, heebie-jeebus.
Phoebus.
Oh god. I think he's still kind of hung up on it, so he is going to end up dreaming about Fulvia Nostromo just because he keeps thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you can give me occultism, diplomacy, or deception.
Ooh. Well, diplomacy's his best.
And it is good enough. So, that bumps it up
Yay.
to 3 dream points. Let me just double check. So we have 1 from Zedna's journals. We have 3 from dreams. And I think that's it. And that gets you 4 points. This one's 4. 4 does unlock something.
Oh.
Against his will, Phoebe learns.
Yeah.
So, previously, when learning about Fulvia Nostrama, she's most known for an essay she wrote called Nihilism Sacred Garrote. And you learn that Nihilism Sacred Garrote was about the dominion of the Black's religious practices. You also learn that ISF Zarwan had Fulvia committed to Derricol Asylum in Vire after she had a nervous breakdown and attempted to burn the manor down.
Oh my god, she's responsible for the fire room.
Ooh.
Ugh!
Hmm. Oh, so she was here also. Okay.
She was here. Ugh. Ugh.
Garrick, my boy, what do you want to dream about? Can you dream about ISF anymore? Probably. You sure can. All right.
Yeah, because he failed like half of them.
Yeah. He sure did. He's going to... did I lose my Garrett character sheet? I might have. There we go.
How do you lose a Garrick? You forget to cherish him.
Oh,
That's right. That's what you do.
Gurko.
He's going to use intimidation since that's worked the best so far, and it does. He gets that one
He has bullied this topic into submission.
by identifying with ISF's attitude and temper. So that brings dreams up to 4. So let's see, that's 3 from regional lore. We got 2 from Zedna's journals, makes 5. Plus 4 is 9. You get anything at 9? You do get something at 9.
Ooh.
ISF grew more and more obsessed with securing expensive occult items as time wore on. These financial expenditures, combined with his increasingly irrational hatred of birds and psychopomps, likely caused his marriage to sour. This unlocks the Starless Scope, Void Mirror, and Psychopomp topics, if you didn't have them already.
Ooh.
I see.
Oh, so he bought those. Ooh. That's no good.
Bought what?
He bought, because it said that he bought a bunch of occult items and that it unlocks the Starless Scope and the Void Mirror. You can glean from that he purchased those.
Oh, so... Oh. Okay.
Or at least had them in his possession.
So he might have purchased a Void Mirror that is in this building.
Some way.
So where?
See? The
Does
Void-
anything happen in our sleep?
Does anything happen in your sleep?
Are we in danger?
Dirge, luckily
Bro,
for
is it
you,
danger?
you get a full night's sleep and you don't dream about yourself dying. So you can take
Yeah.
away that fatigued. Phoebus, you have the exact same dream as you did last night.
No!
As a soothing voice saying happy words to you
No!
over and over again until you wake up.
Ominous. Anything else happen?
No, nothing else happens.
Rucka doesn't get any weird dreams.
No weird dreams for anyone else.
Ruckus
Why
gets
me?
Rucko is unwounded.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unwound your Ruckus.
And you're definitely at full health from sleeping.
From sleep.
Yeah.
From sleep.
We rolling to see who wakes up?
Take a good nap and you're back up to full. Yeah, you can see who wakes up first.
God damn, Phoebe!
Phoebe.
It's like it's a competition. He only doesn't sleep when it's funny. Ooh.
Okay,
Dark.
Phoebus, you hear those words. You have what should be mine. You have what should be mine. As you dream, it gets louder and louder until finally it's loud enough to just jolt you awake like you heard an actual sound. You know, not in dreamland. And you wake up. Sun's not even out yet. But, like, it might be within the next hour.
He
It's
kind
dark,
of
though.
blinks blearily, pats himself down. He's, you know, when you like have a nightmare and you wake up all sweaty, he's kind of like that, and he kind of very gingerly like pats where Garrick should be. He's still there, sighs in relief. Okay. I'm okay.
Trigger.
Yeah, he kind of very slowly and as quietly as he can manage sits up. It feels early. It's too early for even him to be up. Typically he wakes up at like 6, 7. So to be up at like 4 or 5, not great. He kind of gives Garrick a bit of a glance, and he slowly walks out of the tent.
Phoebe, as you do this, Dirge, you shoot wide awake. You feel pretty good, actually. Like, your sleep schedule might be a little bit messed up due to the fatigue and the black tea. You know when you, like, wake up early, but you feel, like, ready to go, but you shouldn't because it's way too early? Like, that's how kind of you're feeling. But you're raring. You're feeling all right.
Ah. Well, much better. Wow.
Wow.
A good night's sleep does wonders. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you walk out, you just see Phoebe kind of looking haunted. He just kind of standing there like the horse looking out into the ocean like, man.
That's a
Aw, hi,
very
Phoebe.
specific thing.
It's a very specific emotion, and he's feeling it.
Dirge comes up and hugs Phoebe like she did the day before.
Oh, good morning, darling. He hugs her back.
Good morning.
Oh, how did you sleep?
I slept much better.
Well, that makes one of us.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Sails over her head.
Dirge's like, I sure did. I love Dirge. I love Dirge so fucking much.
Ah. They're just like, is this Oleander? Did she sleep out here?
He's like
She-
sleeping right by the entrance of the tent, just curled up in a little ball.
Oh, baby, she could have come in.
She has her little sleeping bag. Okay.
Her
Okay.
sleeping
She's got a
bag
little
is a
cloak.
skull.
Phoebe, we gotta be quiet.
Oh, right. Sorry,
You're
everyone's
quiet,
still
but
asleep.
They're sleeping.
Do we just reheat the stew for breakfast? Is that breakfast food?
That sounds good. We did all the work. We deserve an easy breakfast.
He sort of nods. Right. That's not a terrible idea.
Also, it will go bad. We do not have refrigeration.
We do not. That is not a luxury we have. You're right. He kind of, as best he can, he's more equipped to work in a kitchen as opposed to just outdoors, but he's going to do his best to reheat this.
Is Ruckus awoken by the smell of stew?
Probably eventually. Ruckus outside, molting. You know, the usual. Except outside instead of in his tent.
Yeah, Phoebe just kind of looks down. Really?
Listen, he fell asleep and nobody moved him. He stayed where he was.
Rolls his eyes, begins assembling breakfast.
Dirge helps and also vacuums up the Ruckus feathers.
Careful, try not to get that in the pot. We do not want to eat that.
Yep, just tidying up.
Tidying up the outside.
Follows and
Sweeping the
builds Ruckus
lawn.
tent.
You know how it is.
You know, you just sweeping the lawn. Vacuuming up the front yard.
Gets the feathers in the corners of the tent.
Dirge has so many feathers to craft with.
She doesn't craft with feathers though. She's really just putting these in a corner, like throwing them behind this bush.
The wind kicks up and they just go flying off into oblivion.
Oh no. It's okay.
Oh, good
They
morning.
find a wing break.
Ruckus sits up and kind of like, ugh.
Now, I'm not one for sleeping on the dirt, but you seem to do it a lot. Is that a thing? Do you just like that?
He looks down at the ground. He's like, ground's fine.
Ground is not fine. Ground is rough and uncomfortable.
I mean, it does the job. Ruckus, like, kind of doing math behind his eyes. He doesn't know what
God,
he's talking about.
Phoebe blinks rapidly, like, what do you mean it does the job?
Ruckus, like,
It's dirt!
he's still like vaguely asleep. Like he's like very slowly booting up, and until then he's just gonna say words. They won't mean anything. They'll just be words.
Did you have any weird dreams?
No.
Lucky you.
Wow, again.
Again, the same one.
Uh,
So something's in my head.
Ruckus considers the brain clock.
Yeah, the very alive and stagnant
Yeah, he's
poor
like-
victim in the clock.
Well, have you acquired anything recently?
No, I don't take things.
Ruckus looks
Huh.
at Dirge.
That's
How'd
you
you
two.
sleep? Hey.
Much better. Thank you.
Well. Alright, well, that's something. Ruckus looks at Phoebe like Dirge is better.
Yes, silver lining, she is doing better. Kind of runs his hands
So-
down his face again.
Yeah, Ruckus doing ghost math, I guess. So that means either it's you. He points at Phoebe.
What do you mean
Or-
it's me?
It's random.
It's happened 2 days in a row and it's the exact same dream.
Yeah, to you, but not to Dirge.
Yeah, to me. He's like, the most important part of it is that it's me!
Ruckus is like, okay.
I'm sweet and wonderful and a joy to be around. So,
Sure. Yeah, we'll say that.
he fights the juvenile urge to stick his tongue out at Ruckus, but he's trying to like contain that. He's just like, were I not
The
a
two of
holy
them-
man, I would have slaughtered you.
The two of them screaming down a hallway at each other.
God. Yeah, he huffs and like hands the ladle to Ruckus, like, just man the stew for a minute. I'm gonna go check on the others.
Ruckus mans the stew.
He's stationed at Stewport. Phoebe kind of crouches down and gingerly scoops up Oleander. Does that rouse her at all?
I think it should. So
Good morning. Why are we outside our tent?
I didn't know where to sleep.
You're allowed to come in.
Okay.
I mean, so long as there's not a locked door between us, you're allowed to come in.
She looks confused by that. Locked doors don't really stop her.
Just, if my door is locked, it means I want privacy. If it is unlocked, you are welcome. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. He kind of pats her head, kind of cradles her like one would a cat, and will poke his head back into the tent. Garrick.
He doesn't respond. He is snoring very loudly now.
He just kind of gives like a very fond smile and sighs a little bit. Maybe he'll wake up if the smell of the breakfast wafts in a bit. He'll hold the flap of the tent open. Just like maybe food will wake him.
It might eventually, but he is conked out. He rolled a 2.
Oleander, dear, do you want to go sit with the others? Phoebe's like rolling up his sleeves.
Good morning, Oleander.
He yanks the blanket off.
Hey.
Wow.
Morning.
Good morning, darling.
Ugh, hello. He just rubs his face. What time is it?
It is 6:15.
He pulls the blanket back and covers himself.
No,
like-
no.
He's grumpy.
Garrick and Ruckus, Grumpy Morning People Club.
Yep.
No. We reheated food. Get up.
Mm,
Upsy daisy. You had your beauty sleep.
mm. He gets. He stands up straight and stretches, and you hear all kinds of bone cracking and just. All right. I'm up.
How did you sleep?
Oh, all right, I suppose.
Any weird dreams?
No, nothing. Why? What about you?
Ugh. I had the same dream again.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not. I don't know if it's implying something or kind of rubs his temples a little bit and sighs. Just I know I'm the only one who's had a bad night, but would you all be opposed to moving camp for a couple days?
I don't see why not.
Sounds
Doesn't
good.
make a difference to me.
Yeah, we can.
Thank you. I don't want to have another night like that.
And if we move, he kind of like leans over a little bit to look at the house in the distance. We'll see if it follows us.
What follows us?
The whole house?
Wait, how? How would the whole house follow us?
Not the whole house. Ruckus, like, put his
Everyone
head in
immediately,
his
the
hands.
house?
Whatever's attaching.
Mm.
Ruckus lays back in the dirt.
He kind of Phoebe's now going to ponder his dream a bit, like, what is it that I have that no one else does that is so desirable? ... My good looks.
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah, the house is trying to steal your
Dirge.
face.
Dirge
No,
looks
no, no,
down at
no,
herself.
listen. Conspiracy theory Phoebe time. Lord Zarwin already had some issues with his own marital affairs. Now imagine, a hot young man walks into the door. He's not seen hide nor hair from anything in who knows how long.
Ruckus. You're watching Ruckus's face get more and more like, aha.
How do you tell a ghost that you're not interested?
Exercise it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, I would, if I knew where in the house it was. I mean, seriously, I've already got my eyes on someone else.
Probably in the basement.
Ugh, I don't want to go in the basement.
Toss
Or
the
the
holy
attic.
water down the stairs.
Do we have holy water?
Yes.
You do?
We do?
Uh-huh.
Looks at Ruckus and like how flat his jacket is sitting against him. Like, you do?
Ruckus holds up 2 fingers.
Oh.
Ah.
I mean, I don't.
Well, the ghosts are not interested.
What, do I just walk into the house and just say, I'm maybe taken?
No, I can go in there and be like, hey, you listen up here, you smelly ghost. Hands off my dad. Or I'll stab you in the face.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I do think that would do the part. I would think that would do the trick, my dear.
She starts to head to the house.
No,
No,
not,
no, hey.
darling, not yet. No, we're not going there yet.
Oh yeah,
okay.
did you say
We
something
can
about going to town today? A town?
break up with Phoebus's ghost later.
I'm not dating the ghost. I mean, I saw him in my dream. Do you know how? Ugh. I mean, I'm. He chooses his words very carefully because Garrick is right there. I mean, it's no secret what I'm into, but that man, ugh, just very imposing.
Yeah,
I don't
cutting
wanna
out
be
brains
s-
is
I
kind
don't
of
want
a
to be
red flag.
scared of a partner, you know?
Dirge
Cuts brains
ponder.
out. A lot of
Dirge-
red flags going on in that house.
Dirge
Ugh.
ponders how she has that man's finger in her pocket now.
I mean, Garrick, what do you think?
About what? Dating a ghost? It's not a good idea.
I'm not going to date a ghost.
Well, good.
What? Why is that what you took from that?
'Cause
If anything, I'm being assaulted by unwanted affection. ... thinks
Uh-huh.
about that.
Uh-huh.
Kind of looks embarrassed.
well, he has some more of the stew. Well, more reason to, get rid of all the ghosts in this house.
Hmm.
Yeah, that ghost is gonna be my other dad.
What?
She looks at the house. That ghost is not gonna be her other dad.
Third dad?
You're not allowed to marry a house.
Ah,
God.
we have a pleasant morning.
Perhaps I
We
need
have
to
an
make
okay
myself
morning.
less attractive for at least
Where-
20 minutes.
Dirge has a
Every-
pleasant morning.
Ruckus suffers.
Yeah, Phoebe's game plan is now, how do I make myself look less hot? For maybe a day. For my own safety.
Well, we can figure that out next time on Malevolence.
Phoebe.
Yay.